Welcome to Graceful Aging Senior, where we explore smart, natural, and science-based ways to stay healthy, sleep better, and live more fully after 50. Today, we're diving into 10 everyday habits that could be silently ruining your sleep, especially as we age. And more importantly, we'll look at simple, proven solutions you can start using tonight. Habit 1. Drinking caffeine too late in the day. Caffeine is a powerful stimulant, and as we age, our bodies process it more slowly. After 50, your liver and kidneys become less efficient, meaning that cup of coffee you had at 3 p.m. might still be affecting your brain at bedtime. According to the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine, 2013, consuming 400 milligrams of caffeine, about 2 small cups of coffee, 6 hours before bedtime can reduce total sleep time and deep sleep by more than 40 minutes. And it's not just coffee. Many people forget that tea, soda, dark chocolate, and energy drinks also contain caffeine. Even a glass of iced tea in the late afternoon can be enough to disrupt sleep. Real-life example. A 61-year-old man shared in a case study from the Cleveland Sleep Center that after he stopped drinking iced tea after 2 p.m., he began falling asleep nearly an hour earlier and waking up more refreshed within just 10 days. Solution: avoid any caffeinated drinks after 2 p.m. Switch to non-caffeinated herbal teas like chamomile, rooibos, or warm water with ginger. To stay alert in the afternoon, take a brisk walk, splash cold water on your face, or step outside for sunlight. These natural methods can be just as effective. Habit 2. Using screens, phones, computers, or TV right before bed. The blue light from digital screens tells your brain that it's still daytime. It suppresses the release of melatonin, the hormone that signals your body it's time to sleep. According to Harvard Medical School, just 30 minutes of blue light exposure before bedtime can reduce melatonin levels by up to 50%, delaying sleep and making it harder to stay asleep through the night. A study from the University of Colorado found that screen use after 9 p.m. can delay your natural sleep cycle by as much as 90 minutes, meaning you fall asleep later and get less rest. Real-life example. In a Stanford sleep clinic trial, the participants improved their ability to fall asleep simply by turning off all screens at least 1 hour before bed. No phones, laptops, or television. Solution: power down screens at least 1 hour before bedtime. Instead, try reading a real book, listening to soft music, or practicing meditation. If you must use a screen, turn on night shift, iPhone, night light, Android, or wear blue light blocking glasses to minimize disruption. Habit 3. Eating dinner too late or too heavy. Eating late at night, especially after 8 p.m., forces your digestive system to stay active when your body is trying to wind down. This can lead to bloating, acid reflux, and poor quality sleep. Johns Hopkins Medicine found that eating dinner within 2 hours of lying down increases the risk of acid reflux by 3 times. And according to Appetite Journal 2020, meals high in fat and sugar at night can reduce deep sleep by up to 28%. Real-life example. A study at the University of Pennsylvania observed older adults who ate dinner before 7 p.m. and found they slept 70 minutes longer on average and woke up less during the night compared to those who ate after 9 p.m. Solution: finish dinner before 7 p.m. when possible, and stick to lighter meals like steamed vegetables, chicken soup, slow-cooked oats, or a small portion of fish. Avoid spicy foods, fried items, red meat, and sugary desserts late in the evening. After dinner, take a 10 to 15-minute walk to help digestion and balance blood sugar before sleep. Habit 4. Inconsistent sleep and wake times. One of the most overlooked causes of poor sleep, especially after age 50, is having an irregular sleep schedule. Going to bed at 10 p.m. one night, then midnight the next, and sleeping in on weekends disrupts your circadian rhythm or internal body clock. According to Brigham and Women's Hospital, Harvard affiliated, people with inconsistent sleep times have 45% poorer sleep quality, are more likely to suffer from a chronic insomnia, and experience more fatigue during the day. The National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, NHLBI, also found that irregular sleep-wake cycles are linked to higher risks of diabetes and cardiovascular disease. When your circadian rhythm is off, your hormones, including melatonin, stop working efficiently. Real-life example: a 63-year-old man who participated in a University of Chicago Sleep Center study used to stay up late watching sports and sleep in on weekends. After committing to a regular sleep schedule, bedtime at 10 p.m., wake up at 6:30 a.m., he reported a 32% increase in deep sleep and fewer middle-of-the-night awakenings within 3 weeks. Solution: go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Get 15-20 minutes of sunlight within 1 hour of waking to reinforce your natural sleep-wake cycle. In the evening, reduce light exposure, dim indoor lights, and avoid stimulating activities an hour before bed. Habit 5. Drinking alcohol before bed. A glass of wine may seem like a relaxing way to end the day, but alcohol disrupts your brain's ability to cycle through the natural stages of sleep. While it may help you fall asleep faster, it reduces the amount of REM sleep, which is essential for emotional recovery and memory. The London Sleep Center reports that alcohol before bed can reduce REM sleep by up to 24%, leading to restless nights and more frequent awakenings. Additionally, Mayo Clinic warns that alcohol relaxes throat muscles, increasing the risk of snoring and sleep apnea, especially in older adults. Real-life example: in a University of Missouri trial, adults who drank 2 glasses of alcohol before bed experienced twice as many nighttime awakenings compared to those who didn't. Most reported feeling groggy and less alert the next morning. Solution: avoid alcohol at least 3 hours before bedtime. Choose alternatives like tart cherry juice, known to naturally boost melatonin production, or enjoy a calming herbal tea. Lavender, passion flower, or chamomile, all excellent for winding down without disrupting sleep stages. Habit 6. Not getting enough movement during the day. Physical activity plays a major role in sleep quality. When your body doesn't burn enough energy, you may not build up enough sleep pressure, the natural need to rest. Sitting for most of the day, especially indoors, can keep your body and brain too idle for sleep to come easily. Sleep Foundation 2021 found that adults who exercise regularly, at least 5 days a week, fall asleep 55% faster, wake less often at night, and report better deep sleep. A study from the University of South Carolina showed that even 20-30 minutes of walking a day can increase melatonin levels by 27% and reduce nighttime heart rate, which is a key marker of deeper rest. Real-life example: a 6-year-old woman in the Mayo Clinic Sleep and Aging program started doing light yoga and walking 2,000 steps every morning. After 2 weeks, she reported deeper sleep, fewer awakenings, and lower evening anxiety. Solution: get daily movement, ideally in the morning or early afternoon. Walking, tai chi, gardening, or light stretching all count. What matters most is consistency. Try to get some natural sunlight exposure each day, as it helps regulate melatonin release at night. Avoid vigorous workouts within 2 hours of bedtime, which may raise adrenaline and make it harder to wind down. Habit 7. Napping too long or too late in the day. A short nap can be beneficial, especially if you're feeling drained in the afternoon. But when naps go beyond 60 minutes or happen too late in the day, after 3 p.m., they reduce your natural sleep pressure and make it harder to fall asleep at night. A 2020 study from the University of Tokyo found that adults who nap more than 60 minutes per day are 45% more likely to experience nighttime insomnia. Their nighttime sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. In addition, the National Sleep Foundation recommends limiting naps to 20 to 30 minutes, ideally between 12:30 p.m. and 2 o'clock p.m., when our circadian rhythms naturally dip. A study at UC San Diego found that adults who napped for over 90 minutes in the afternoon were more likely to delay their bedtime and have lower sleep efficiency at night. Real-life example: a retired teacher who participated in a sleep trial reported that after reducing her daily nap from 90 minutes to just 25 and keeping it before 2 p.m., her nighttime sleep became more consistent and her energy levels improved within 10 days. Solution: limit naps to 25-30 minutes and avoid napping after 3 p.m. If you are feeling drowsy in the afternoon, try light movement, hydration, or a 10-minute walk instead of lying down. Consider guided meditation apps like Calm or Insight Timer as alternatives to full naps. They rest the brain without entering deep sleep. Habit 8: sleeping in a room that's not dark or quiet enough. Light and noise, no matter how small, can disturb your body's natural sleep signals. Even dim lighting from a hallway, a nightlight, or a digital clock can suppress melatonin production, making it harder for your brain to recognize it's bedtime. Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine, 2022, found that exposure to just 100 lux of light during sleep, equivalent to a typical nightlight, can raise heart rate and reduce delta brain waves, which are essential for deep sleep. Noise is another hidden disruptor. According to Harvard School of Public Health, ambient noise, even below 50 decibels, can cause micro-arousals or small awakenings throughout the night, which fragment your sleep cycle without you realizing it. Real-life example: a man in his late 60s started using blackout curtains and a white noise machine. Within 2 weeks, his Fitbit showed improved sleep continuity, and he woke up feeling more rested. Solution: make your bedroom completely dark with blackout curtains and cover any LED lights. Remove digital clocks or turn them away from view. Use foam earplugs or a white noise machine to block out noise from traffic or neighbors. Set your room temperature between 65 to 68 degrees, 18 to 20 degrees. Cooler environments promote deeper sleep. Habit 9: going to bed with an anxious or racing mind. You lie down, close your eyes, and your brain starts racing. Thoughts about tomorrow's to-do list, finances, family issues, or health worries flood in. This activates the stress response, raises cortisol levels, and makes it hard to relax into sleep. A study from UC Berkeley showed that bedtime anxiety can reduce REM sleep by up to 50%, leading to vivid dreams, restlessness, and grogginess the next morning. Another study from the University of Pennsylvania found that chronic bedtime overthinking triples the risk of developing long-term insomnia. Real-life example: a 65-year-old woman began a worry dump journaling practice, writing down all her concerns before bed. Within 2 weeks, she reported falling asleep faster and waking up less often. Solution: spend 10 minutes before bed doing a brain dump. Write down your thoughts, tasks, and concerns. This helps offload mental clutter. Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Repeat 4 cycles. Use calming music, ambient sound apps, or guided meditations, like those on Headspace, to relax your mind. Keep a notebook by the bed if a worry pops up, Jot it down and remind yourself you'll handle it tomorrow. Habit 10. Relying on sleeping pills without changing your lifestyle. When sleep becomes a nightly struggle, many people turn to sleeping pills for quick relief. At first, they may help you fall asleep faster, but over time they come with serious downsides, especially if you're not addressing the root cause of your sleep problem. Most sleeping pills, like benzodiazepines, such as diazepam or lorazepam, or antihistamines, like diphenhydramine, work by suppressing brain activity, but they don't support the natural stages of restorative sleep like REM or deep sleep. According to the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, adults over 65 who use benzodiazepines regularly are 50% more likely to experience cognitive decline, confusion, and falls. And using them for more than 4 weeks can lead to dependence, where the brain forgets how to fall asleep without help. Harvard Medical School warns that while pills may sedate the body, they don't solve deeper issues like stress, circadian rhythm disruption, or poor habits. So users often still feel tired in the morning and become trapped in a cycle of increasing doses. Real-life example. A 62-year-old woman in the Stanford Sleep Medicine Center program had used sleep meds for 8 years. When she decided to quit, she experienced withdrawal, anxiety, restlessness, and sleepless nights. With medical support and lifestyle adjustments, meditation, light therapy, and nutrition, she was able to sleep naturally again in 5 weeks. Solution: do not stop sleep meds suddenly. Always consult your doctor for a gradual tapering plan. Keep a sleep journal to track bedtime, wake time, and sleep quality. Consider low-dose melatonin, 0.3 ml, under supervision. It can help support your natural rhythm. Establish a consistent sleep routine. Dim lights at the same time each night. Void screens. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. Address root causes: stress, caffeine, alcohol, inactivity. Work on those step by step. Sleep will follow. Final thoughts: sleep is not a luxury, it's a foundation. After 50, sleep isn't just about rest. It's about brain health, memory, mood, immune strength, and quality of life. Yet so many of us unintentionally sabotage it every day through small habits: afternoon coffee, TV before bed, a heavy late-night meal. The good news? Every one of these habits is changeable. You don't have to fix everything overnight. Start small. Cut caffeine after 2 p.m. Dim the lights after dinner. Take a walk in the morning sun. Write your thoughts before bed. The body responds to rhythm, to consistency, to care. Better sleep is not about more pills. It's about better patterns. And you're in control of that. If this video helped you, leave us a comment and share what habit you're planning to change first. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more natural health tips for graceful aging. We release new videos every week here at Graceful Aging Senior. See you in the next video, and sleep well tonight.